Listen, mad props to Willie and C-Mace for the work they do broadcasting games and having to read names off of third jerseys like these Tampa black ones. Hey, be nice. Shouldn't we be professional? Hey, I'm just a simple hockey YouTuber. Unlike John Allers, everybody's hands go up, way up, as the Nashville Predators defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning by a score of 3-2 in overtime, where for the third time already this season, the Preds come back to win a game where they were trailing after the first two periods. Fourth straight win in Tampa, too. No Duchesne, no Forsberg, and Saros in net? No problem. First period, UC is in the zone early as Victor Hedman gets a shot off and Point tips it on Saros, but he stops that one. Later, Kucherov is on a mini 2-on-1 and gets it to Point, but Saros stops him cold. Braden Coburn winds up for a shot from the point, and just as it's about to hit Saros in the mask, or so we think, he gloves it, and it's still scoreless. Later, Andre Palat would trip Preds defenseman Dante Fabro, and on the ensuing power play, Johansson off the faceoff to Yossi, who gets it over to Kelly Youngkirk, who hammers it past McElhinney. And it's 1-0 Preds. It would stay that way after one. Second period, 6 seconds after Ryan Johansson takes a slashing call, Tampa Bay would strike quickly as Steven Stamkos ties the game at 1. I'm going to keep saying this, and you Preds fans know, as great as the power play has been working so far through 11 games this season, this is the thing the Preds still need to work on, is the penalty kill. They need to be more disciplined. Fortunately for the Preds tonight, that's the only power play goal they would give up. But further down the season, you've got to work on that penalty kill, because offensive powers like Tampa Bay, you can't be giving them too many chances up a man. Later, Ryan Johnson sends in Stamkos on a breakaway on Saros, but UC says, nah-uh-uh. But about 9 minutes into the period, Ryan Johnson would make up for that Tampa shortfall by collecting a loose puck in front of Saros and lifting it over him to make it 2-1 Tampa. After that goal, it would be locked down from the Preds forwards, defenseman, and Saros, as he would make 18 saves the rest of the game and not allow another goal, as the period ends 2-1 Tampa. Third period, there was no scoring until late in the game, but there were chances leading up to that, like Kyle Turris, who had a partial breakaway, but he was stopped by Curtis McElhinney. At the point in the third period where the Preds were out shooting the Lightning by a total of 10-5 in that period, Ryan McDonough would take a penalty for interference, sending the Preds' vaunted power play back to work, and it would strike again. As in almost the same formation as the first power play goal, Kelly Youngkirk would get it to Roman Josi between the faceoff dots, and he would hammer it home. Captain, my captain, we're tied at 2. Hey, David, pay the man his money. Memo to the rest of the NHL. This isn't the 2018-2019 Preds power play anymore. That would be the last of the scoring in regulation, and we're off to overtime. In overtime, Tampa Bay would be caught with too many men on the ice, and though Nashville would not score their third power play goal of the night, they would score soon after it ended as Sissons intercepts the puck from Braden Coburn, who gets it to Roman Josi, who gets it over to Ryan Ellis, who fires it past Curtis McElhinney, sealing a Preds 3-2 victory. Now for the game summary. The Preds power play is working to perfection through 11 games so far this season, going 2 for 6 tonight, and it would have been 3 for 6, but the overtime goal was scored just after the penalty ended. After struggling to begin the season, UC Saros bounced back in a big way in this game, making 28 saves and only allowing 2 goals. The Preds outshot Tampa in this game by a total of 40-30. Preds would outshoot the Lightning in every period except the second, where the Lightning would take the lead before the Preds bounced back in the third and overtime. It is his first win of the season, but if history is any indication, I think UC's going to be okay. Lastly, your regular update on the Preds' march to 750 franchise wins has the team now at just 4 wins away. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching as always. Hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Canuck for Liberty. And the next Preds opponent is Chelsea Dagger.